Hey guys, how you doing? What I want to show you today is a little demonstration kind of review on these couple titanium knives I have here. Two of them are a work of Tough Thumbs, my good friend, and three of them are a work from his good friend Anonymous Knives. And they sent it to me because they wanted to, see my opinion about them and give it a try. I didn't even expect that. It was really cool of them, and gotta tell you the whole story of it because I didn't expect that. And first, when Jeff told me that he's sending the knives in, I gotta be honest, I didn't expect a lot from them. I know the titanium is not really a cutlery steel, and I thought it would be, I'm gonna say similar trouble that I had with that steel what I used for my first batch of witch dashes. I mean, yeah, it does cut, but it's not really all that great as the regular steels. And when I got them, I started playing with them, and I was actually surprised that they are not as bad as I like. It's gonna sound weird, but I thought that they weren't as bad as I would expect it to be. They were actually pretty good. It still wasn't as regular knives, but then I got to talk to Jeff and Anonymous Knives. We talked back and forth. Anonymous Knives told me actually the right way for titanium to sharpen is having a little 2-tier edge, so 220 grit and stuff like that without strapping and anything. And also he told me that these knives actually weren't ready for regular use because I noticed it myself. First I thought that that's the way they should be because of the titanium. They had very steep angles. There is one good example. I didn't reprofile and sharpen this one, so let me show you guys. Let me focus it first. Let me show you a pretty heavy angle on that relief edge there. You can see that, right? I thought that that's what it has to be because of the titanium is a little softer. And he told me that the titanium alloy actually is about 40 HRC, but the tungsten, I think it's tungsten carbide, the carbadized edge on the other side is actually around 70 HRC. So that's that combination that lets you cut with it, because this keeps an edge, and this, even if it gets like worn out, this edge is still there, so that's actually what lets it cut. And he gave me okay to go ahead and sharpen it and like kind of reprofile it too. So of course what I did, focus, on some of them you can see the change of the relief edge, right? This one much steeper, this shallower, this one is much steeper. Same with this little baby one. This is really nice anodizing work. Same with this one. Check out this little guy. I put really nice shallow edge there, and it cuts really well now. I mean, really good. Does paper cut too, even with the 2-tier edge, of course. Hold on. You can see it's not as clear as my razor edges, but it's definitely not bad. Ah, come on. Hold on. You can see that. Pretty good cuts. Same goes for this one that I reprofiled. Really nice cuts, which I didn't really expect on such a 2-tier edge. You don't really see the teeth on the edge itself, but trust me, it is a little 2-tier edge than normally. And of course, because this side has that carbadizing, it makes it pretty rough. It's like a little sandpaper. It actually feels almost like a diamond file. Really, like that's pretty much what I guess that's what the diamond file is, because it has that little layer of little dots and nibbles, and it's not smooth, so that's also why the cuts are not as clear. But I can guarantee you that if you run that on your skin, it would tear it apart. And let's see some wood cutting. That's the part that some of these knives are not even designed for. The titanium knives are, they, like every tool, they have their intention. What is it made for? And they will never rust. They're super light. So I can guarantee you that the knife of this side in regular cutlery steel would be at least twice as heavy. This weighs next to nothing. And they cut wood pretty damn good. Check this out. Bites nice and deep. Really deep. I mean, you can get anything to... I was carving with this for hours yesterday. I actually messed up my wrist yesterday carving this because I just couldn't believe how well it holds the edge. I mean, it's soft titanium, but it really works. I mean, probably most of people here on YouTube don't have the knives this sharp as this can be. And really works. I've seen people with who talk about themselves as a knife experts, and I'm not talking about any of my friends. I'm talking about one particular asshole on YouTube who likes to trash on other people. And you know, I'm not saying he's wrong with some things, but the way he's talking about other people, with him being little nobody, it's just sad, you know? Like, really? How about you do something? Little nobody in the mama's basement, bullying other people, probably because he was such a loser that he was bullied when he was in school. Who knows? But I can guarantee you, these knives cut well. Let me see. This one. You can see that it goes pretty deep into the wood. Some regular cuts like this, I'm gonna knock my camera off. One thing is with these guys, because of the tooth edge, you have to do the slicing motion. You won't do really push cutting. It has to be that little slicing motion, but works really well. At least in my opinion. I did work with couple knives and couple different sharpnesses and stuff, and I think these are definitely worth. I'm a big fan since I found out what you actually can do with titanium and what angles they can support. And let me tell you, knives like this, you know, for EDC, I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't be a knife that I'm gonna count on in for wood carving, you know. And like I said, every knife depends on what you want to use it for. It has every knife has its limitations, its advantages and disadvantages. Absolutely love Tough Thumb's Tiger Champ. Absolutely gorgeous design. Feels like it was made for me. And again, I hope you won't mind. I did a little reprofiling here, a little steeper relief edge, and check it out, guys. Work well. It really works. Feather sticks, you can do feather sticks with titanium like nothing. And after all this carving, I would say that's pretty sharp. Let me see this one. This one's seen a lot of use. I do like this little baby one. Very comfortable in the hand, even with nothing but the plain titanium. Works pretty damn good. When these were resharpened new, they were actually able to cut magazine paper a little bit too, but very little bit, not that great. Little Tough Nugget, gorgeous little knife. And again, you know, after just minor reprofiling, this one is left-handed. Jeff didn't know, wasn't aware of when he was doing it, but still, you know, does make a little difference if you have the wrong grind on the chisel grind. You know, if you're right-handed and you get the left-handed, just a little difference, but you know, it still cuts. I don't know if I can actually cut like this. Never really did anything with my left hand. Another nice thing about these knives with these edges, they pop paracord really well. Again, not a push cut, but regular slice motion like nothing. There was Tough Nugget. This is Tiger Champ. The little baby anonymous knives. This is the bigger one that I reprofiled, and this is the thick strong edge. All of them really well. Little leather, check out the leather, how this slices through leather. Like nothing. Can see this cuts like really easy. Absolutely no resistance. Let me see if I have a piece of cardboard here. Cardboard was really easy for these knives too. Went through it really exceptional. Very nice slicing. Not much resistance. Again, cardboard actually comes down a lot to the grind because it's like a soft wood, if you imagine. So all it comes down to, you know, as long as you have sharp knife, all it comes down to is the grind and the thickness, because as long as the material has a, you know, space to peel away of, it will go nice and easy. And this works exceptionally well for the cardboard. Really well. What else I could show you? I don't know, let me see a tie wrap. I didn't even try that. Zip tie. Pretty nice. Cuts just right through it. Let me see if it can push cut it. Oh, push cuts is really nice. On the edge. Pretty damn good. Oh, and the nylon webbing, 1-inch nylon webbing, that was a nice one. Again, it was too short, but cuts through it very reasonably. Again, the toothy edge, it's like a micro serrations, you know, and as long as you have it really, like you do have it sharp, that it's not just the serrations that cut. What did I do with it? Choose a little bit, but still it cuts. You can see it's a little toothier. But again, you go to wood, it bites like a champ. I really like it. I actually ordered a little piece of titanium myself. I want to give it a try. Make some small little neck knife out of it, because it's just cool, you know, the fact that how light it is, it will never rust, and what do you call it? It's pretty cool. You can anodize it. Definitely want to give it a try. It's not gonna replace my real knives, but it definitely will find its purposes, and you know, that's what it's all about. No knife is perfect, but everything has advantages and disadvantages, and trust me, it cuts, can be done well. It's supposed to be work hardened or you know, age hardened alloy, so with the wear it should actually harden a little bit, so it should only get better and better. Like I said, definitely a fan. Check out this guy, it's really pretty, you know. So hope you enjoyed, guys. Take care, stay safe, and remember, don't cut yourself.